Hey everyone, my name is Joe Koronowski. I'm with 321 Launch Your Life. I'm a professional speaker and a coach and a trainer. And one thing I want to encourage you to do is find your own coach no matter who you are. And Allan Ting, I can't say enough about the man. I've known Allan for many years, and I just recently, just very shortly, a couple months ago, I was hired him as a coach. And soon after that, I've become a raving fan because this man has more than I ever thought a person could have inside of them as a coach. His differences. Allan's different than a normal coach because he brings not only his coaching skill sets, but he brings his background from his Qigong training, his martial arts training, and all of his life skills to bear when you come to him as a client. And he's just blown my mind away and set myself up for a new standard of what a coach should be. What makes him really effective is he works with a structure, but it's kind of a loose structure, but there's still a method to his madness. And he comes to each coaching call with not necessarily an agenda. He discovers each coaching call your agenda. What is going to best suit you in the moment? That's what's really magical about Allan. And so the way he advises me when I'm being coached is something I've never experienced before. It gives me results that I actually use in my everyday life, and I've seen the results over the past few months that has changed my life 180 degrees. So when I look at a person like Allan, this kind of sounds weird, but I've actually fallen in love with the man and his way of coaching, because what I love about it is he brings his heart. He really wants you to be the best person that you can be no matter what. That's his whole outcome. It's not about Allan. It's about how can he best serve you from his perspective. And by bringing his structuredness and finding out what your wins are, and then he tests everything that he teaches you. So when you have a win, he celebrates that with you. And when he's coaching you and teaching you a new skill set on how to be, he not only just gives you some information, data, and says, okay, go work on it yourself. He works with you during that session and after that session to make sure that what you've learned, you're actually implementing into your life. So it's a true accountability of the skill sets that you've learned. And I really love that about Allan. So that's what I could say sets him apart from other coaches. And when you want to talk about Allan, he doesn't just bring his coaching skill sets to the table. He's also an amazing, not a ghostwriter, but he helps you. If you have a story inside of you that needs to be heard by the world or even needs to be heard just by your family, then there's a book in there. And Allan is a master at really helping you capture that story and bringing it out into print so other people can read it. Because what a travesty would that be if you ended your life and all the experiences, all the stories, and all the golden nuggets you had were gone with you. So ping on Allan for his book skills, for his coaching skills, for his leadership skills as a presenter. And what he brings to the table is just a genuine, heartfelt, I could call it a mission, but it's just the way he brings his coaching to the table that makes sure that you get your best outcome. So if you're even thinking about writing a book, if you're thinking about being with a coach, take a serious look at Allan, because this man has blown my mind and set a new standard for me as a coach and how I will view my coaches in the future and what they need to bring to the table. So thank you much. And Allan, you're an awesome man. Appreciate you, Dad.